episode number 144 of the so-called Sports Analyst. Josh, how are you doing?
Hey, you're watching some NBA Cup basketball right now. I'm feeling pretty damn good watching these
You
San
are.
Antonio
Yes.
Spurs whoop on the Los Angeles Lakers without Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox get to roll in. So hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. If one team don't got me, I know another got me.
I wish I could say the same. I wish I could say the same. The Bulls started great. But after that, that was who knows. But all right, before we start, find us on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube under TSCSA or the so-called Sports Analyst. Whether you listen to this live or another day, we appreciate it. And make sure you share this to anybody that likes sports. But all right, let's get started with this. NFL Week 15. Already 15 weeks into the season, Josh. So it is officially tied 7-7 over the predictions. And I'm just saying, ever since it was 5-1, you haven't really won a real pick'ems. I'm just saying that because the one that you won, it was a technicality over fantasy points. So like as far as picking game for game for game, these past ever since 5-1, I'm telling you, it's just been a clean sweep ever since then, and we don't plan on stopping. I'm just letting you know that right now. So
Technically, it wasn't a clean sweep though. So you're just trying to make yourself feel better about yourself.
nah,
So
nah, nah. As far as
okay.
picking, it's been outright. But as far as for last week's game, let me go back to it. So you picked Washington, I picked Minnesota, I picked the Chargers, you picked
I think
Philly, I picked the
it's
Rams,
just a
the Jets.
fraudulent run that you're on right now.
It's a fraud
Nothing.
run, or you had a
Fraud,
fraud
fraud.
start. You were like the Chicago Bulls. Did you think about it like
Don't
that?
ever compare me to those guys again.
No, but all right, let's start
Highly
Thursday night football.
disrespectful.
I know it is. It's bottom of the barrel hoops, but yeah, first game Thursday night football: Atlanta Falcons versus Tampa
Dude,
Bay Buccaneers. It is a NFC South matchup. Drake London is ruled out, and Mike Evans is back in the lineup. Tampa Bay is favored by 4.5.
and
Over
McMillan.
under is 44.5. So, who's winning?
I think the Buccaneers, the Falcons have looked absolutely terrible this season, like especially the last couple of weeks. But like you said, the Buccaneers are getting back Mike Evans and also Jalen McMillan. So it's not just Mike Evans coming back. They're gonna have a full wide receiver squad playing in this one with Chris Godwin. Bucky Irving came right back. I do think this offense gets back on track a little bit. There are gonna be a few growing pains, with them trying to get used and back into football shape. But still, this is a much needed point in the season where it's really do or die for the Buccaneers right now. Each game matters, and they're getting their guys back at the right moment.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm agreeing with this as far as Buccaneers are winning this, but Josh, I know we usually talk fantasy football before, but this is the playoffs. This is the playoffs of fantasy football. This is what determines whether we're coming home happy within week 17 or not, with
Yeah.
money or the trophy. So,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest question, I think the biggest question from this, Emeka Egbuka started off great the first 6 weeks, and then after that has plummeted worse than BTJ. I know Brecken didn't bring up that stat on Monday, but he's statistically worse than BTJ these past few weeks. So now that all of these guys are back, do you trust starting Emeka Egbuka in the lineup? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I have him in a couple leagues. I have Christian Watson starting over him. Like that's how bad it's gotten. Christian Watson's
You
playing
don't,
great.
you don't think the pressure getting taken off of him is going to actually make him back to a viable option? Because when he did have his best weeks, Mike Evans, I mean,
He
I know
was
Mike
there.
Bucky Irving was there or Mike Evans was there.
Yeah,
So I will say I feel a little bit better now that
yeah.
there's multiple options around
Mhm.
him because it takes a lot of the pressure away from the defense singling him out.
Yeah, it's just
But also
he's
for
just
me,
been
I in
so
the leagues I
bad.
have him, I
Mhm.
can't. I'm not gonna bench him. Like I'm not gonna bench him, and then he goes off on my bench. I'm still
Yeah,
on that. I don't care. BTJ on the other hand, I'm starting a couple guys over him this week. I'm not taking the
oh
chance in
yeah,
the playoffs.
yeah. No, you can't chance that in the playoffs. I just wanted to ask, like, I'm starting to make a Ibuka. It's just, man, it's been rough. It's been rough these past few weeks right here. But yeah, no, let's move on to these 12 o'clock games right here. First one, Cleveland Browns versus the Chicago Bears, in which Chicago is favored by 7.5. over under 30 and a half, and it is officially cold football weather. It's going to be 11 degrees. I don't see no snow, but yeah, 11 degrees.
Bust down my AP. Perfect timing. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns, brother. He's gonna pull off another one.
Wow. Is there any explanation for that, or you're just like,
It's perfect timing. That's it. That's it.
you know what? You know what? It's perfect because you and Brecken had this great rant. You guys need to go check that out. 40-minute mark exactly. I even had to go back and listen to it.
37. It wasn't the 40-minute. It was like 36, 37.
Yeah, no, it
Champion.
was a great rant. Like it was it was one of your top 3 rants up there.
Oh my gosh. Steph
You
Castle do not care. Drive it in there. Easy to.
like you've had a Chiefs rant, you've had a Jason Tatum rant after he won a after he won the finals, which is crazy. I say this Shadur one's up there. It's top 3. It's top 3. It's up there. So no, but I'm not going up against Baby Goat. I'm going with Baby Goat here, and it's gonna be a very ugly game. They're not gonna score many points against this Cleveland Browns defense, but they're gonna just do enough to get the job done. They're gonna be able to run the football just enough, throw the ball just enough back at home after a tough loss.
Does Miles Garrett get 3 sacks in this game and break the record?
Yes.
You think
Yes.
he breaks the record this week?
I think he breaks the record. Ah, but Caleb, he's the I forgot the exact stat, but as far as like pressured quarterbacks, like over 50 times, he hasn't gotten sacked over 50 times in a row after being pressured.
Mm.
So I mean, he's been really great at it, but I think Miles Garrett, since he's so close, I think
He's
he's
on a
gonna get it, bro.
mission.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna get
That's
it.
how you pull the chair. That's Brecken's defense right there. That's what Dylan Harper just did to the Luka Doncic.
that
Oh, what a spin! Oh, and one. That's a goaltending. Goaltending. All right, there you
yeah,
go.
no, but yeah, I'm taking the Bears in this one. And as far as starting anybody, I don't feel comfortable
Quinshawn,
starting Quinshawn and then Bears
Harold
running backs.
Fannin.
Harold Fannin.
Oh, you don't feel comfortable starting Quinshawn?
No, like no, I'm saying as far as the guys I feel comfortable, I was going down the list. So Quinshawn, Bears running backs, Harold
Harold Fannin.
Fannin.
I feel
I
like
don't
Harold
trust
Fannin
no
you
Bears.
have to
Yeah,
start. You
I don't
have
trust no
over ever
Bears
since
wide
Shadir
receiver.
started, he's been
Yeah,
going insane.
he's been balling, bro. But like
Um,
I don't trust no Bears wide receiver. I'm done with that. I'm
even if Rome plays,
even Rome has it, and especially with that stress fracture on his foot, where he
mm,
can't get much explosion. I mean, if you have to start him, then yeah. But like, I'm not willingly saying I'm willing to take that risk on Rome.
mm-hmm.
Like, there's somebody in waiver wires you could have got a Christian Watson, Adonai Mitchell, somebody along those
Well,
lines. That
not
I
no
feel.
more.
What do you mean? Or
I
with
feel like in
Adonai
most
Mitchell?
leagues they're gone.
I mean, like if you picked him up, like around that
Oh,
time,
okay,
like
okay.
yeah, like
Yeah,
whenever
I
Rome.
get you. Yeah, I think for me it's the running backs and Harold Fannin.
Yeah,
Honestly, like if you're comfortable with.
yeah, exactly. But all right, let's get to this next game we have right here. It is a AFC North matchup: Baltimore Ravens versus Cincinnati Bengals. Baltimore's favored by 2.5. Over under is 52.5. So they're expecting a lot of points in this one. This one's in Cincinnati. Who are you taking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals once again. I
Hmm.
hate to do it. It disturbs my soul. I'm gonna have to pray about it later and go to reconciliation at the closest chance that I get for picking the Cincinnati Bengals. But honestly, I think seeing Joe Burrow's interview today, I mean, I
That
don't
was
think it has
sad.
anything to do with it. Dude, I feel like he's on a mission right now. Like I do think that it sounds like he's almost done with football. I don't know why.
It
Like it
sounds
just
like some
sounds
Andrew Luck type beat.
yeah, it sounds like I'm about to dip type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's gonna go out sad. So I think
Yeah.
it maybe just be a thing he's going through, but I think we're gonna get the best Bengals offense we've seen in a long time. Like, I mean, how much better can they get? I think we're gonna see that
Yeah.
a continuation of who they are. And for me, Baltimore, I don't I saw where y'all believed in them, but I still don't believe in them. Like I
No, I
don't
hopped
see
off the
the
train. I hopped
You
off
hopped
the
off the
train.
train? Well, okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
I just
hopped off
don't
the
think
train after the Jets game. Like
they're not
that's
reliant upon what they're good at. I bet you they don't even rely upon Derrick Henry in this game, and this is the game that they should rely upon Derrick Henry.
mhm.
And honestly, bro, Lamar looks hurt. He looks bad out there. The receivers, I don't think, even though they're going against a good matchup, they're just not good. I don't think the Baltimore receiving core is that good. And
Yeah,
I just think if they're gonna try keeping up, and the Bengals defense low key over the last couple of weeks
yeah,
has really stepped
yeah.
up.
They've
So
been
I will say that the Bengals, they're gonna get
anti
this win.
Higgins, anti Higgins.
I have T Higgins also, so
No, but what were you saying?
I own Bengals in a lot of fantasy
Yeah, a
leagues. I'm
lot
just
of
saying,
leagues.
like
Yeah,
you gotta trust
mhm,
them. I don't know,
yeah, and
even though
like
I hate them, gotta trust them.
yeah. So sometimes you have to pick players from teams that you hate
Sometimes you gotta
just for
pick T
fantasy
Higgins
football.
over Devonta, but
Of
whatever.
course, you always do. That's a given. That's a given right there.
Given.
No, but yeah, I'm taking the Bengals in this one, and like I've said, even though the Ravens were on that 5 game win streak, their offense just wasn't clicking, and whenever it came to real competition, they haven't been doing as good, and Lamar just doesn't look the same. I think he kind of rushed back from his injury. I mean, you can't blame him.
For sure did. Hmm.
He's trying to just play football, kind of like what Joe Burrow's doing. But as far as like with that Joe Burrow thing, like after that interview, I wouldn't be surprised if he retires. Like as crazy as it sounds, like we saw a precedent of Andrew Luck doing it. So like it really wouldn't surprise me. A bottom three offensive line, all of his years, a bunch of injuries. So like, hey, it's out there in a realm of possibilities. But yeah, as far as you were talking about fantasy football, you start every single Bengal, the core four, the Burrow, the Chase, or both of the Chases and the T Higgins. But as far as Ravens,
If he plays,
yeah, I mean, well, it says it's up in the air right now. But okay,
yeah,
as
but it
far
was
as the
2 weeks in a
Ravens
row.
side,
He's dealing with concussions. I don't know. I mean, you still start Derrick Henry
yeah,
as far as the
do
Ravens
you
side.
start Lamar? I know it's as crazy as it sounds.
I don't know.
Crazy
I
as
feel
it
like he's
sounds.
disappointed enough to where you're just like, I don't know if I can trust it right now.
Yeah,
Like I even against good matchups. I mean,
yeah,
he's Lamar Jackson.
exactly.
It shouldn't even matter who he's playing, and he's
Yeah,
not doing what he's doing. Like
it's
this was the
tough.
first week we actually saw Mahomes have a bad fantasy week in a long time. And he was
Yeah,
down 4 offensive linemen,
and the best
and
defense.
yeah, so and then you look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen's had down weeks, but he hasn't had a single digit
Crazy.
down week. So it's like I feel like Lamar's struggling quite a bit right now.
Yeah, Lamar, it's been 5 weeks in a row where it's just been subpar. Like
Hmm.
they're just not moving the ball down the field at all. So I I don't know. It wouldn't be crazy if you don't start Lamar this week, which you would hate to say if you draft Lamar at the beginning of the year. But let's get to your Chiefs right here.
Spurs
It's
are
the
Lakers are making a comeback right now.
oh they are.
Hmm.
I kind of I just put down my phone. I
Up by
wasn't even paying.
9.
Up by nine.
I mean, Spurs are up by 9 now.
Oh okay. Oh okay. No, but yeah, let's get to this game we have right here. It's the 9-4 Chargers versus the 6-7 Chiefs. This is in Arrowhead. They're favored by 5.5. Over unders 41.5. And if the Chiefs lose, they'll still have like a 1% chance, but it's pretty much they're eliminated from the playoffs. So are the Chiefs winning this ball game right here?
Yes. Next question.
I don't know. Uh, this one's tough right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the Chargers' offense did not look good. Albeit, yes, it was against a good
Never
Eagles
mind. Spurs
defense,
knocked down at 3.
but it's against it was against a Eagles Jalen Carterless team. So that's where it gets kind of tough. But I have to go with the Chiefs here, even even though I don't trust it at all. I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust it at
I
all.
wouldn't mind us losing because it'd be love season, but it's whatever. Season full
Like
of love.
it's just the time of the year for love. No, but I don't know. I'm picking the Chiefs, but I have like a 3% confidence in it.
I'm just going with the flow right now. Like I'm just whatever happens, whatever. I've already accepted any fate.
Yeah.
But if they win, best believe if they make the playoffs, best believe y'all gonna hear it from me.
I
But if they don't, I'm praying for Jeremiah Love every single day.
Jeremiah Love. There's Bane.
Ruben of
Yeah,
David David Bailey.
yeah.
So
I mean, either or. But yeah, no, I'm
Caleb
picking.
Downs.
No, y'all don't need
Whatever,
Caleb
ball.
Downs. We need Caleb Downs. We need him. No, but as far as must starts in this game, Mahomes, Rasheed,
Rice.
Lad's been Keenan Allen. I mean, we talked about it. He hasn't been
No,
the
there's no
same.
receiver. There's no receiver to start at in
What
Los
about Amari
Angeles.
and Hampton, second week
Yeah,
back?
yeah. I think he's gonna get a lot more burn this week.
Yeah,
I feel like it was more of a ramp up. He looked a little out of game shape, so I think he's gonna go. But
yeah,
also the Chiefs don't let
yeah. The
nothing
Chiefs run.
happen
That's what I'm saying.
for the run. So it's just kind of you're gonna start him, but he may not give you anything, even though he's
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah. And like as far as Herbo, I don't even feel comfortable starting him because that broken hand, right there.
Yeah. So for
So
me, it's just Hampton on one side, and the other side is
Mahomes and Rasheed.
Rasheed Rice and Mahomes.
Hmm. Nah, but all right. Well, let's get to this next game we have right here. This is a matchup from the AFC East right here. Buffalo Bills versus New England Patriots. And this would pretty much, if the Patriots win this one, it'd pretty much lock up the AFC East title right here. But Buffalo's favored by 1.5, over unders 50.5. And this is in Foxborough.
A
That was a good
travel?
bucket.
That's
They
a
call
travel.
travel? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So who is winning this game right here?
Yeah, I think Buffalo's gonna win this one. I don't think that New England will beat them two times at least this
Yeah.
year.
Hmm.
I feel like
I
this is where
agree.
Buffalo gets one up on them because they really need it also for playoffs. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I do think that Josh Allen's gonna prove a point in this one. I still think New England's the better team in general. I just think it's just one of those things that you already lost to this team one time, and you need a really big day from your big time player. And I do think Josh Allen will step up in this one.
Yeah, I agree. I thought no matter what, even though the Patriots they won in Buffalo, I just thought
Big bucket.
that no matter what, that the Bills they were gonna find a way to win. And plus, this is a snow game. Who plays better in snow games in the past 20 years than Josh Allen? Like, I'm not even
Patrick
trying to be.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes isn't playing as many snow games as Josh
Yeah,
Allen
but
though.
he's statistically in snow games, he's way better.
What he's played in one snow game?
He's played in three or four
Four?
already.
Like
Three.
snow? Like
Eh,
snow? Like
I
full?
think he's undefeated in the snow.
No, I mean like snow, like it's gonna be covered in snow. The field.
I don't know. I just know
I don't mean
Mahomes
like little
better.
drizzles here and there. I'm not talking no West Texas snow. I'm talking
He
like
plays in
real.
Kansas City.
No, I mean, but when is I don't. I guess I can't remember like an actual like snow like where the entire field is covered in snow.
He
Because
played in
this is how
two,
this game's gonna be.
but he's
Two.
undefeated in the snow.
I mean, I don't know. Josh Allen just a bigger sample size. I mean, I could count like a handful of times he's played in
Well,
snow
has he
games.
ever played it? Has he played in the coldest game in NFL history?
No, that was Miami, right? Miami.
Miami Tua looked absolutely destroyed in that game, dude.
Man, that was the
Mahomes'
worst
helmet broke.
matchup for Miami. Yeah. Oh
You
yeah, and then
remember when
wasn't Andy
fans
Reid's
got sick,
mustache?
bro? Fans like had life threatening sickness because they
Oh
decided to take
shoot.
their shirts off at the game, like
I did
and
not
they
know that.
like if you look, the tickets dropped to like $20 for a freaking playoff game. Like there was like
Wait, weren't you at the house watching it? That's when you, Brecken, right?
we were at your house. Yeah, we were at your
Yeah.
house.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I do remember it then. Yeah. Yeah, I remember we are playing shuffleboard, Brecken and I were.
I was super quiet on the couch just
Yeah, you're
watching
just
the game.
quiet watching the game. No, but you were not there, Damien. Don't even I didn't even know you back then, Damien. No, but yeah, I think the Bills are winning this one too for sure. And
Yes,
as
Damien, we
far
need a Travion Henderson legacy game. We
yes,
need
I
one.
agree. I hope
We need a
Travion
Travion
Henderson has a
Henderson
great game.
Send them home. Send them back to their houses. I can't say send them home. They're already home. So just go back
Yeah.
to their houses. Bronny's getting playtime right now.
I mean, they're
Oh,
up 16 with a minute
that's
left.
how you know we killed these fools.
Hey, Bronny was getting real burned. No disrespect to Bronny here.
Now
No
he's guarding
disrespect.
Dylan Harper. Give it to him. Give it to Harper.
Nah, I'm
Why
not
is
even
Dylan Harper
watch.
in the game? First of all,
I'm not even watching that no more. No, but yeah, Bills are winning this one. As far as must starts, only ones I feel super confident in is Josh Allen, Drake May, Stephon Diggs. He's been consistent. I mean, Travion Henderson, yes, I hope for a legacy game, but do I believe it'll happen?
I feel
I
like
don't.
this is where it happens. I do think they're gonna try. I think Josh Allen's gonna have a big day, and I think
Yeah.
this is where they start pushing the ball a lot more. And I think we're gonna see a lot of less Ramondre Stevenson and a lot more Travion Henderson.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, same. I'm really just hoping for my playoff hopes right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know. It's just for Travion Henderson fantasy football sakes right here. But all right, this game we have right here, Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants, and which is in New York, and they're favored by 2.5, over under 47.5. And Jaden Daniels is ruled out, so Marcus Mariota is taking the job back in this one. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, give me the New York Giants. I think Jackson Dart's gonna have a really good one coming off a bye. I feel like Devin Singletary's looked pretty good. Tyrone Tracy is healthy for this game, and then also just want. I think he's getting a lot more confident, especially versus a Washington team who is struggling against everybody
Yeah,
right now. So yeah, I honestly I had a hot take. They traded Brian Robinson because they thought JCM was gonna be like a
the next
really
guy.
good player. Well, yeah, well, ever since you haven't got them 12 plus carries, you've gone completely downhill. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Honestly, yeah, you're right. Now it's just Brian Robinson. He gets 3 carries for the Niners, and it's automatic win at this point. No,
And we need
but
to go check that. We need to go check that. We actually need to go check. Every time Brian Robinson's gotten 3 carries, have they won the game?
let me see.
Stephon
Let's go
Castle,
to
30
Brian.
points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 10 for
That's insane.
14.
Okay, against Seattle, he got 9 carries. They won. New Orleans 6 carries. Did they beat the Cardinals? They did. Right? They beat the Cardinals. Then the Jaguars. No, they lost. Rams. Falcons. Did they beat the Falcons? Yeah, they did. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They're 9-1 every time Brian Robinson gets 5 or more carries.
That's all I'm saying. He's a recipe for wins, bro. Brian Robinson is inevitable. There's no better player when he has the rock in his hands and is going to contribute to winning in NFL history more than Mahomes, more than Brady, more than Barry
Anybody.
Sanders, more than LaDainian Tomlinson, more than Emmitt Smith, more than all these guys. No one, when they get the ball in their hands at a consistent rate, like Brian Robinson, contributes more to winning. No one does in the history of the NFL. I do not
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. And the only team they lost to, it was the Rams, November 9th, which the Rams, they're one of the best teams in the league. So 8
Yeah,
and
so
1, 5 or more carries. So it doesn't even matter.
more than
Like it,
Phil Maffa from Clemson, more than him.
yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. So Giants Giants are winning this one again, just coming off the bye. They get to reset a little bit.
Commanders
Jackson
need to
Dart
hire
a
us
little bit
as
healthy.
the general
At
manager.
this, it's like, what do we need to
I
do
would have
first? Trade
if
for
max
Brian
con
Robinson.
if max contracts existed in the NFL, I would have given one to Brian Robinson.
Yeah, no, for sure. And just say every time, do whatever you want the rest of the game. Give Brian Robinson 12 carries,
Just give him 12 in the first quarter. Just call it a day. It's over.
and y'all win. Y'all win. That's simple. That's it. No, but yeah, Giants are winning this one. And as far as any starts in this one, I feel like Jackson Dart's a maybe. That's kind of a 50-50 right there. Commanders defense right there. They get beat. Commander side, Zach Ertz was reliable, but tore his ACL. Terry McLaurin. How do you feel about Terry McLaurin?
Not right
You
now.
wouldn't? I
Nah.
mean, I feel like it's a solid start, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy in this one. But all right, let's move on to this next 12 o'clock game. We got three more after this, including this one. It's the Raiders versus the Eagles, in which the Eagles are favored by 11.5, over under 30.5. The Eagles have lost 3 in a row. Are they going to break that losing streak?
Good thing they're going up against the Raiders. So yeah, just give me the
Yeah,
Eagles in this one.
yeah, no. As as much as I'd love to see the Eagles lose, I mean this would be tremendous right here. This would be lovely. It's not gonna happen. I'm not getting my hopes up for this one. The Eagles are gonna win this. Raiders are such a bad team, and Kenny Pickett's gonna start in this one, or more than likely, Kenny Pickett's gonna start. So that just shows how bad it's really gonna get. Eagles gonna scave by, but as far as the Eagles' offense right here, okay, we know Brock Bowers is a must start. AJ Brown's a must start, as he's been lately. But any other guy that's a must start.
I'm not starting no quarterback that fumbles and throws an interception all in the same play. I'm not doing that. No. He
Yeah,
screwed me over last week, and I'm not never starting him again. Good thing it was only because Drake May was on bye why I started Jalen Hurts. He's done for me. Anything that
yeah,
any praise he's ever gotten, don't reach this mind. Don't
it's
reach this
done.
mind no more. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's done. But well, yeah,
Hey,
of course,
okay,
Damon,
serious
you have to
question.
start Gentian Bowers.
Is this a one-time Saquon game, this last game this season? Or is he going to replicate this to finish off the year?
I think he does it against the Raiders, but I don't think after that.
Okay.
So I say Saquon has like a. I know you're hoping that because of dynasty. I know that's why you're
Yeah,
hoping
I
that.
need it bad.
Yeah, I know that's why you're hoping it, but no, I think Raiders he's gonna do good. Then everybody's gonna get back on the Saquon train. Oh, he's so back. Then he's gonna kind of plummet because it's gonna be two Commanders games and then a Buffalo game. So yeah, no, I don't see it. But obviously, you have to start Devonta. You have to start those guys. But those are like starts. But I'm talking about like great starts in this position. Eagles are winning this one fairly easily. And then this one is the New York Jets versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jacksonville's favored by 13.5 at home. Over is 41.5. Who you taking?
Yeah, give me Jacksonville. That's it.
Yeah, no, give me Jacksonville. No questions asked in this one.
OKC on Saturday versus the Spurs at 8 p.m.
Is that the official championship?
No, championship between them two and then the Knicks and Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully
like you're
Wemby's back by
saying,
Saturday.
the championships between the Spurs and the Thunder. Like you said, you didn't say it. You didn't say it wrong. But yeah,
You're
no.
right. You're right.
Jaguars are winning this one for sure. And Travis Etienne, Brees Hall. I think that's it. Who's must starts? Like great starts in this position. I mean, Jacoby Myers, yes. Let me not forget about Jacoby Myers. He's been good.
Oh, that's crazy to say, bro.
Yeah, I know. Over BTJ, who was a first round pick. I mean, as sad as it is to say, I mean, BTJ was just
I,
the ultimate
I
flop
just
this year in
think
fantasy.
it's Genty and Bowers the weirdest part that I would be comfortable starting for some reason.
Gentian, oh yeah, versus Philly? Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh
Yeah, no,
no,
for
oh
sure.
no, I'm tripping. I don't know why I'm thinking they're playing the Jags. That went through my mind bad. Are you trusting Adonai Mitchell?
Yes. I'm leaning more like 70-30, like 70%. Like I would start him, but 30, like
How about
I'd have my
like a
doubts.
Mason Taylor, if you have to type of situation? Like if you
I'm
had
saying,
Zach Ertz and now you're like, damn, I
I
got
mean,
Mason Taylor.
yeah, not gonna be nobody else. I mean, I'm pretty sure people they're dropping around Gatson now
You think
because he's
so?
been so bad. Yeah, he's been so bad these past 4 or 5 weeks. So maybe him, but even at that, I'd stick with Mason Taylor because Tyrod Taylor's not too bad. But yeah,
So okay, so I have this dilemma right now. I have AJ Barner, Mason Taylor, and Orenday Gadsden all in the same league. Who would you start out of the three?
Rondé Gatson, AJ Barner, Mason Taylor.
Or would you pick up Isaiah Likely?
I wouldn't pick up likely.
Okay. You likely
Uh,
wouldn't pick up Likely.
I likely wouldn't pick up likely. Who is Seattle playing? They're playing the Colts. Oof. It's between AJ Barner and Mason Taylor for me. And I'd go with Mason Taylor. I would chase those targets. Because other than
Okay.
AJ Barner having that one like crazy
He-
game with like
He's
10
had a
plus
pretty good
targets.
season though.
Yeah. Like he's had a good, but like I don't know what game it was that he had like 10 plus targets in. But after that, like it's just been like a consistent five. At least Mason Taylor's been getting a good eight.
Good night. We love you, Damien. Just go to
Good.
sleep.
Geez, he is blowing up the chat. Good night, Damien.
Talking to
No, but
himself in there.
for real. Hey, but he's loyal. He's loyal. He's here every live stream. So no, but
Facts, facts.
no, but all right. Let's get. I did say it back already, Damien. Good night. No, but all right.
Say it all back.
All. No, I'm kidding. Good night, Damien. Good night. I did say all. There it is. Good night. Love you too, Damien. You're so dramatic, bro. I feel like I'm talking to a girl right now. But all right, next one. Cardinals and Texans. The Texans are favored by 9.5. Over unders 42.5 in this one. Who are you taking?
Give me that Texans defense right now. I think they're right now one of the scariest teams in the entire NFL to play right now. So got to go with the Texans.
Yeah, for sure. Texans are
But
winning
is
this
this
one.
a Michael Wilson game? Is this a is this a fade him till next week type of thing?
He's been so dominant though.
But he's
Like
going against. It's not like
Derek Stingley.
he's going against Derek Stingley and Kamari Lassiter.
I mean, yes, you have to. Like,
You're gonna
I
start
mean,
him.
okay, if you don't have nobody better to start, but like if there's a way you could avoid it, then avoid it.
Is
As
Marv coming back in this game?
I didn't see nothing as far as Marv coming back. Let me
Didn't they shut
double
him down for
check.
the season?
I think so. I mean, it makes no
Trey
sense.
Benson's not coming back.
Yeah, no, he's not coming back. I mean, if Trey Benson's not coming back, why would Marv come back? He did not practice today. I mean, I know Wednesdays they don't practice. Usually vets don't practice, but oh no, he's yeah. Okay, he didn't. He hasn't practiced all week. So yeah,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure he's
out.
out. Yeah. So no, I'm not starting him. I'm not starting him at all. I like it. Maybe Adonai Mitchell, who you picked up earlier in the week, maybe Christian Watson, or not earlier in the week, earlier in the year. But other than that, try to avoid him because I saw something. The Texans, they're the type as far as they show as far as like 10% is disguise and 90% of their defensive coverage is just straight up. So they just say we're better than you. We're lining it up. That's how good this defense is. But speaking of good defenses, actually this is a good 3 o'clock slate, at least for these first two games right here. Green Bay Packers versus the Denver Broncos, in which the Broncos are 6-0 at home, where the Packers are favored by 2.5. Over unders 42.5 in this ball game. Who are you taking?
The Green Bay Packers. I think this fraudulent Denver Broncos team is about to get exposed this week versus Green Bay.
I mean, okay. I do not think the Broncos are frauds. Let me say
I
that
do.
first.
I do. I wholeheartedly
I know
think
you
they are
believe.
frauds.
I mean, you said that
I
from
don't
like
believe it.
week
I
3.
know they're frauds.
You said it all the way from week 3. I mean,
About to see
so
Micah Parsons go crazy. Bro, he's going to go crazy.
I mean, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen too. I think this Packers team, and hold on, wait, let me double check if it is Toyota-thon. It is it still Toyota-thon? Yes, it's still Toyota-thon until early January. And Jordan Love is the best quarterback ever in Toyota-thon. Like that is stats like I think he has like 38 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So it's Toyota-thon. He's gonna tear apart this Broncos defense and the Packers. They're not losing this ball game right here. Just Broncos have a better defense. Yes, don't get me wrong. But as far as who has more pop on their offense, it's definitely the Green Bay Packers with Christian Watson back. And as far as for this main point we have right here, fantasy football guys. So I feel like Jordan Love's a must start. Christian Love or Christian Watson is a must start. Josh Jacobs, he's a must start in this one. And on the Broncos side, there's everybody else just iffy.
Cortland Sutton's really fallen off. I don't
He
think
has.
I don't think it's anything by what he's done, but
Hmm.
I think it's more based off just Bo Nix being a terrible quarterback.
I mean, Troy Franklin has been decent. I mean, but he's not startable, not somebody you trust. What about RJ Harvey? How do you feel about RJ Harvey?
Oh, I feel like RJ Harvey's a play. I do think
Hmm.
that I think he's starting to he's working his way more and more into being the main guy. And I
Yeah.
feel like he's gonna continue that trend. He's been very explosive once he has the ball in his hands, and it's given a little bit more of a spark to this Denver Broncos team.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I
Should have
I
been
just
from all along, but they were holding out hope for. I mean, J.K. Dobbins was good, but I mean, at
yeah, he
least
was solid.
there shouldn't have been a doubt like who the number two was, especially Jaleel McLaughlin getting some like an
Or
Audric Estime,
Tyler
Beatty.
yeah, Beatty, however you say his name. Yeah, no, but
Mhm.
I think this is going to be a really good game, a defensive game right here, but the Packers are going to win this one for sure. Like it'll be close. It'll be fun to see it two top teams this late in the year. But as far as this next game we have right here, Detroit Lions versus the LA Rams, where the Rams are favored by 5.5. Over unders 55.5. A bunch of fives in this ball game right here. And Lions are coming off an extra rest. And Kirby Joseph, he should be back in this one. So I don't know if that changes anything, but who's winning this ball game?
Yeah, no, I still think the Lions defensively are way too banged up. Brian Branch, Terran Arnold, like you said, Kirby Joseph is barely coming back. It's gonna be a really rough day, I think, for the Detroit Lions offensively. I mean defensively. I mean offensively, they're gonna do their thing no matter what. But I do think those one or two extra stops that the Rams will be able to get as compared to the Lions is gonna make a world of a difference in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the Rams are gonna win this one, and I think they might blow out the Lions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know the Lions they have more momentum. I think like they have some momentum going right now after beating the Cowboys, but I just think that the Rams are just clearly more dominant and they're just a better team at this moment. And just yes, that
Hmm.
was crazy. Puka's live stream in the locker room that was insane. No, but I think the Rams they might end up blowing out the Lions in this one just because the Rams defense is actually formidable and a top 10 defense. I wouldn't say maybe the top 5 that we thought, but I just think that the Lions are going to get stopped a couple times and the Rams are going to keep putting up points against this bad Lions defense. I mean, look at the Cowboys. Like Dak Prescott got pressured 60% of his times on his drop back and they still dropped 30. That should tell you everything you need to know. So, yeah, Rams are winning this one pretty easily, but I think this should be a really good game. Fantasy football wise, this is a game where you start all the stars. Like, there's no doubts about it, right?
Yeah, you just roll it out there and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get to this. Oh, there's a bunch of 3 o'clock games. Panthers versus Saints in this one.
There's no more
Carolina's
bye
favored by
weeks.
2.5. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, but Panthers versus Saints. Carolina's favored by 2.5 in New Orleans. Over unders 40.5. Two of Brecken's teams going at it right here. Which one do you think is winning?
Am I gonna do it for the first time this season?
You're gonna do it?
I think I might, bro. I think I'm gonna become a mother shucker for this game, dude.
You
I
did
think
say that. You did
I'm
say
gonna
that off the
ride the mother
floor.
shucker train, bro, and I'm gonna go with Tyler Shuck in this
Wow.
one. I'm no one else, not even Chris Olave, is enticing me to pick the New Orleans Saints. Not Devin Neal, not
You
Alvin
can't name nobody
Kamara,
else.
Jawan Johnson, none of the guys, none of them. Vele, none of the defensive
Hey,
players,
no hate on Vele. No hate
nobody
on
else
Haley.
but Tyler Shook. That's who I'm taking in this game is Tyler Shook himself. You know why?
Let's
You know
hear it.
why I'm going for it? Because we have one guy that gets on this podcast every Monday who absolutely cried. He literally cried tears when they drafted Tyler Shook because he was so disappointed. And I've heard it all year. He sucks. He sucks. Spencer
Heard it
Rattler's the
times
guy.
I damn
Spencer
near. Yeah.
Rattler's the guy. Well, when Tyler Shook throws for 2 touchdowns in this game, once about like I'm gonna say around 195, 2 touchdowns, rushes the ball for around 30 yards, and they secure the dub. It's not gonna be a pretty dub, but they're gonna get the dub. Then he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Tyler Shuck this. I'm a mother shucker." No, bro.
I mean, he was pretty hyped for this one. He was pretty hyped for this last one against Tampa Bay. But as much as Tyler Shuck, he does have some pop to him. He does have some pop to him. I think that the Panthers just
But yes, I would
collectively as a
start
team.
Tet.
Wait, what do you say?
I would start Tet.
Should I start Tet? Only other option. Yeah, no, Tet for sure. I would say Tet, and then number two is Abuka, and then I'd say Zay. I would say that. I mean, but hey, Abuka, we talked about earlier. Mike Evans, Jalen McMillan, and then Chris Godwin, they're all back in the lineup. So it should be easier for Abuka. No, but yeah, no, I have to go with the Panthers in this one. Just it's a favorable matchup for Bryce Young, and Bryce Young only does well
You know
against the
how
division.
confident I am? I'm starting Tyler Shook over Dak Prescott in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. But
Do it. Do it. No, but all right. This next one we have right here. Oh, this one should be brutal. Tennessee Titans versus the Niners off of a bye, and they're favored by 12 and a half. Over unders 44 and a half. Who's winning this one?
yeah, give
Do it.
me the 49ers, dude. I ain't doing it. You do
Take
it.
the upset, bro. No, I'm not gonna do it. Hell no. Yeah, no. Niners, no questions asked in this one. You start you start Christian McCaffrey, you start Kittle. Am I missing anybody else? I don't feel comfortable starting Tony Pollard. I mean, yeah, honestly, those two, right? Yeah, yeah. No, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing from them. But all right, next one we have right here is the Indianapolis Colts, where Riley Leonard first official start versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's favored by 13 and a half. Over unders 42 and a half. So who's winning?
As much as I love my Notre Dame, dude, I love him. I love me some Riley Leonard.
But you love somebody else
It's
more.
JSN season. It's JSN season. But also importantly, not more importantly, but importantly, Sam Darnold's on the other side. Sam Darnold is on the other side of this game. And yes, Seahawks defense is great, but the Seahawks only go where JSN takes them. So give me the Seattle Seahawks.
And also to mention, obviously Sauce Gardner he's out, but Javarius Ward he's out in this game, so it's gonna be the third best DB on JSN. So this is gonna be pretty right here. But I okay, I know we talked about it before. You really don't think Philip Rivers is gonna get any burn for the Colts?
No, I think it's insurance.
You I think he might actually play. I'm as crazy as it sounds, I think he's gonna play. Like,
Eh,
you really think he comes out of
If he
retirement for no
plays, that's
reason?
crazy.
You really
I
think he
mean,
comes out of
hey,
retirement
a
for no
paycheck
reason?
looks real nice, don't it, when it gets shown to you?
I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, that is very true, but like I don't know, you think like Philip Rivers, like they couldn't have called up nobody else to
They
like
did.
who?
I
Who
think
was
they
it?
tried calling up like Sam Ellinger, like a couple of guys, like, and they were like, well, none of them wanted to come.
Mhm.
It's Hurt and
Riley Leonard
Buns.
started the
Well,
punt.
he got
There's no
cleared today, and your Buns for making that freaking comment.
Yeah.
Has
I'm
your
telling you,
quarterback ever played for the second best school in the nation? No, he hasn't. He probably hasn't. So, because I don't see a lot of what's homie's name? I'm freaking just went blank.
who?
Pretty boy that played for Notre Dame, drafted by the Commanders.
Drafted by the Commanders, Notre
Pretty good
Dame.
looking dude. Like looked like a god. Not Sam Howell. No, Sam Howell
All-
played for. I don't know why I read that. It's his name, dude.
Notre Dame quarterback played for the Commanders?
He got
Notre
drafted in the same class as Jaden Daniels too.
Oh, oh my goodness. I know who you're talking about.
probably the best looking guy to ever walk the face of the
Like
planet.
it's like started with the H, like Hartman or something like that,
Sam
or
Hartman. Is it
yeah,
Sam
Sam
Hartman?
Hartman. Let me see. Let me see.
I don't know why I
Sam.
went blank. He was all right, but when I saw his combine, dude could not throw an outside pass to save his
Oh
life, bro.
yeah,
Holy.
it is.
Sam Hartman's a good looking dude, bro. We should be
I
titled
have
as
to.
Sam.
I
Gosh, look at
have to
that.
show my
Look at that guy.
that.
Look,
That is a
if
yeah. That
God
is
ever let me pick how I look, I'm picking Sam
you.
Hartman. I'm
You would
showing him a
have. You
picture
would
of
have.
Sam Hartman.
Honestly, I never knew who Sam Hartman looked like before. I just knew the name.
Hey, he's a good
That
looking
is
dude.
that
You
is
can't even
great.
cap.
I mean, yeah, no, he is. I mean, shout out to Sam Hartman. Just the
Hey,
most random shout outs we give.
God's gift, bro. God's gift. It was Johnny Furphy's. It was Johnny Furphy's episode a
He's fun.
couple week last week. This week it's
Now,
Sam
now it's
Hartman.
Sam Hartman's. Yeah, no, but all right,
Joe
let's get
Burrow,
to some.
Jackson Dart, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, without a doubt, Joe Burrow for sure in this one. Ravens defense, they have been playing better, but Joe Burrow, yeah, for
Plus
sure.
upside for touchdowns is a lot more
Hmm.
insane.
Exactly. But all right, Sunday night football we have right here: Minnesota Vikings versus the Dallas Cowboys, which both teams are fighting for their playoff hopes. Dallas favored by 5.5, over under 47.5 in this ball game.
I
Who's
will
winning?
never pick a JJ McCarthy led
9.
football team. Give me the Dallas Cowboys, bro. I will never pick a JJ McCarthy led football team ever.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Look at what his coach did today, by the way. So last night,
Wait, what does coach do? Oh
University
yeah, oh yeah, oh
Michigan,
yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you
his
were talking about Kevin O'Connell. Yeah,
his
no, that was.
offensive what was it, his offensive coordinator or defensive
Oh yeah, it
coordinator
was
at the
his
time?
offensive coordinator. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh man, it gets worse for JJ McCarthy. But in this one right here, sadly, JJ McCarthy's gonna look really good in this ball game. I'm letting you know
No,
this in
he's
advance.
not. He's not.
He's
He's
gonna
so
look
bad. He's gonna make the Cowboys defense look amazing. Like that's the thing.
no. You know when there's
Yes.
like
No,
it's
there's
like
no
the
no. There's a
unstoppable
yes.
force and the immovable object. It's like these two
Well,
colliding right here with JJ McCarthy and the Cowboys defense. Who's gonna be worse? Who's gonna be worse in this one? I just think the Cowboys defense is gonna be a lot worse in this one. Justin Jefferson's finally gonna look fantasy football reliant for the first time in 5 weeks. I'll tell you that. I don't care who's throwing him the ball. Nobody's covering Justin Jefferson in this ball game right here. But yeah, Cowboys in a must-need situation, especially after Philly lost. Their door is still open, and the wild card's kind of still open. So yeah, Cowboys are winning this one. I say very convincingly by 10 plus points in this one. Old Dak's gonna go off. But all right,
no,
Monday night.
Schottenheimer's nice.
Oh, you guys like Schottenheimer? He's a product. No, he's. I think I was. I told Josh this from the very beginning during the summer. I was higher on the Brian Schottenheimer signing before, too. Like as far as I wasn't sure as far as culture wise. Like he's definitely changing the culture, but as far as offensively, he's actually using CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens to their best ability compared to what Mike McCarthy he was doing. He was just saying, "All right, Dak, just go out there and sling the rock." So for sure, I love Brian Schottenheimer as a coach. But last game that we have right here is Miami Dolphins versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh's favored by 3. Over under is 42.5 in this one. Who is winning?
Yeah, I really do feel like this should be a point where Will Howard probably might be should start to get some burn and see what you have in the rookie. I that's kind of feel like they're giving up, but to me, I just don't feel like the Steelers are that team right now. I don't think they really offer much. If to be successful, I do think that they're going to rely upon their run game with Jalen Warren. But for me, for some reason, this feels like a Miami day. Like this just feels like a day Miami is going to pull it off, and Devon Achane might not even play in this game. But I still feel like for
Yeah.
some reason Miami's gonna win this football game.
No, okay. So I I kind of like looked at the game or looked at the games ahead and I was like, you know what? I think this might be one where Josh like takes a favorite, takes Pittsburgh right here, but we're both leaning on the same path right here. I definitely do think Miami's winning. And okay, so I'm looking at Devon Achin and it doesn't show nothing as far as after him injuring his ribs. but it's going to be a game time decision. So so he might play either way. Devon Achane or not, I think the Dolphins are winning this one. Steelers, they just keep getting worse and worse in my opinion. I know they beat Baltimore, but Baltimore's been terrible. So yeah, no, Miami's winning this one. And as far as is there any must starts in this one? Any at all besides Achane?
I do think Jalen Wright, if H doesn't play, Jalen Wright is a must start. I do think that he
Yeah.
showed some promise last week. It kind of jumped over Ollie Gordon in the rotation. Jalen Waddle, I feel like you can trust him just a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that it's the craziest start. As far as the other side, I hate DK Metcalf. We all know this.
Yeah.
Other receiver, there's no other receiver. Jalen Warren's a must start. So I feel like for honestly, like positively, is Jalen Warren.
Okay. Yeah, no. I agree with you right there, but all right, that's everything as far as for our predictions right there, fantasy football. But our two disagreements. You have Cleveland, I have Chicago. You have New Orleans, and I have Carolina. So it's two. We could either or if we tie moving into next week, do the over under points for Miami Dolphins and Steelers, or do a fantasy football thing. I'll let you
Mm,
choose out of those three options.
sheesh. Give me Tyler Shook. I'm just kidding. Um,
Do it. I mean, there's points, there's moving in. Or honestly, I'd rather not do it in the next week because how the number is 10. Because
mhm.
if we move it into next week, the other person would be at 9.
Let's do points. Let's do points for the
Points,
Miami and
Miami
Pittsburgh
and
game.
Pittsburgh. So the line's
Yeah.
42 and a half. So, so okay, how it works, if it goes past your number, then you're out. Does that make sense?
I thought we are just do closest to the
Or
number.
yeah, we could do closest too. We could do
Yeah, let's
closest
just do
too.
closest to the number.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let me write down your number. Okay. What are you thinking? Or you want me to go
41
first?
points.
41? Okay. You know what? You know what? Just to make it a little bit more, I'm gonna go 42 points. I'm gonna just go one above you. So I'm just hoping for some points to be on the board right here. But all right. So that wraps up this episode right here, Josh. Any last words before we get out of here?
No.
All
Good
right.
night.
Well, yes. Good night indeed.
Go
But
Spurs, go.
go Bulls, go. See red. Stupid
Noah
hashtag. And
Noah Isingay out for the season.
yeah, I know, bro. He got dunked on by Johnny Furphy, and then we never
Hey,
saw him on a basketball
hey,
court again.
hey, hey. It's Johnny Furphy, dude. What can you do
I
about it?
know. Just can't hate on greatness, bro. Can't hate on greatness. And shout out to Danny Manning. It's just Kansas and
Shout
Clipper
out
legend.
Sam Hartman,
And just
you
shout out all the
you
guys.
Greek god of a man, Sam Hartman.
No, but all right. Before we get out of here, find us on Twitch, Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube under TSCSA or the so-called Sports Analyst. Whether you listen to this live or another day, we appreciate it. Make sure you share this to anybody that likes sports. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.